So, small 2, the passive voice. Let's say that in the passive voice, the object of the active sentence, okay, becomes the subject and becomes more important than, okay, the subject, which systematically becomes the object, okay, of the agent in the passive voice. So, let's put it in the board, on the board, sorry, in the passive voice. Passive voice, okay, let's say passive voice, we are going to say PV. Okay, so when you see PV, know that it is passive voice. In the passive voice, the object okay, the object of the active voice, let's say AV, active voice, okay, the object becomes the subject, okay, and is then more important it will become more important, okay, than the object will become the subject, okay, and will become more important than the first subject, okay, than the subject of the active voice, okay, which systematically becomes, okay, the agent preceded by the preposition. Preposition by. So this is the first step to move from the active to the passive voice. First, the object will become the subject, and the subject will become the agent. That is the object of the passive sentence. As far as the verb is concerned, we are going to use to be, okay, to form the active verb. So, to move from the active to the passive voice, okay, we conjugate to be, at the tense of the active verb. The tense of the active verb plus the past participle. The past participle, okay, of the same verb. Okay, that is the active verb. Active verb, okay, plus now the agent that will be preceded by the preposition by. So let's take an example. Example 1, we are going to take this example. This is an active voice, okay? So we are going to reproduce this sentence here. So we will have Ali cleans the board. Ali cleans the board. Ali is the subject. Clean is the verb. And the verb is conjugated in the simple present. And we have the board, that is the object complement here. Now, let's practice the rule here. We say that the object becomes the subject. So we'll have here the board, okay, that will be the subject. And we say, concerning the verb, we say that we conjugate to be at the tense of the active verb. The active verb is cleans and is conjugated in the simple present. So we conjugate to be in the simple present according to the subject, the board. So we will have is, the board is, plus the past participle of the active verb. Here also, to clean is the active verb. So we use its past participle, regular verb. So we'll have is cleaned. Okay? And now, after the past participle, we are going to add the agent. And the agent is the subject of the active verb. Here is the subject of the active verb, okay, preceded by the preposition. So, is cleaned by Ali. Now, we have here subject, verb, and agent. The board is cleaned by Ali. So this is a passive sentence, a passive voice.